Welcome back to Pokemon Episode Summaries. Today we're doing Episode 2, Pokemon Emergency. The episode begins with Officer Jenny, who's currently warning everyone in the area of current Pokemon poachers. Ash gets her attention, informing her of how Pikachu is injured and confirms his identity using a Pokédex. With his identity confirmed, Officer Jenny gladly obliges to take Ash to the Pokemon Center, with Misty still mad at Ash for destroying her bike, trailing him. Meanwhile, Team Rocket catch themselves on a poster. Being the thieves that Officer Jenny was warning everyone about, they swear revenge on Viridian City for putting up wanted posters of them, declaring that they were going to steal rare and valuable Pokemon from the Pokemon Center from their Meowth blimp. Ash and Officer Jenny storm into the Pokemon Center on Jenny's motorcycle, and they instantly get Pikachu on a stretcher that's driven by Nurse Joy's Chanseys. Oh yeah, this is also Nurse Joy's first appearance. Nurse Joy then takes Pikachu into the operating room, and Ash is sad that he can't go in, wanting to be by Pikachu's side. To try and cheer himself up, he calls his mother, but he doesn't get cheered up even when she mentions his father for once, and how it took him longer to get to Viridian City than it took Ash. Ash then decides to call Professor Oak instead, informing him of the shimmering golden Pokemon that he believes he saw, which Oak denies exists, as many trainers have claimed to have seen it, but there's no proof. Misty then storms angrily into the Pokemon Center, wanting to scream at Ash for destroying her bike, but when she notices that Pikachu is in bad condition, she immediately shifts her concern toward that instead. As Team Rocket invade the building at that very moment, having their two Pokemon released from their Pokeballs, Coughing and Ekans. Coughing immediately fills the building with smoke, enveloping them in gas so that they can hide while they say their famous motto. That's right, the debut of the infamous Prepare for Trouble and Make It Double. They also take the time to formally introduce themselves as Jesse, James, and Meowth. To get away from the smoke, Ash, Misty, and Nurse Joy go with Pikachu to a storeroom that's filled with Pokeballs. But then the power cuts out, leading the backup power to be resorted to, which is powered by an army of Pikachus. Nurse Joy reveals her reasoning for wanting to come to the storeroom being to transport Pokeballs to another nearby Pokemon Center so that the Pokemon inside will be safe from Team Rocket. So that's what she does. Misty then suggests that Ash use some of the Pokeballs to try and fend off Team Rocket himself, so he decides to use 3, one which contains a Pidgey, one which is unfortunately empty, and one which contains a Rattata. All of them are scared off by Ekans, so Misty sends out her Goldeen, who is also useless because there's no water, and Goldeen needs water to operate. Not knowing what to do next, Ash attempts to take Pikachu to safety, but ends up running into the remains of Misty's bicycle. This wakes up Ash's Pikachu, who catches the attention of the Pikachu running the electrical power system. So those Pikachu all band together and decide to shock Team Rocket while healing Pikachu in the process. This alone isn't enough to take out Team Rocket, so Ash hops on the remains of Misty's bike and charges the light with Pikachu's electricity, which causes a huge shock, which is also enhanced by just simply Pikachu being extra powerful in general. This shock ends up completely fucking annihilating the Pokemon Center, destroying it as Nurse Joy watches. And Jesse and James then declare that they're gonna set their sights on catching Ash's Pikachu, noticing the immense power of its electricity. Of course, they can't do that right now, as they're being blasted off for the first time thanks to the shock, crashing into their balloon, deflating it. The next day, Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny contact the Nurse Joy in Pewter City that Nurse Joy sent those Pokeballs to, and she informs them that they arrived safely. Meanwhile, Misty, having decided to stick with Ash until he repaid her for her lost bicycle, journeys with him into his next destination, Viridian Forest, where they encounter a Caterpie, much to Misty's disgust, since she is afraid of bugs. Ash instantly tries to catch Caterpie. Will he succeed? Find out next time on Pokemon Ball Z.